A good day, tubers and groovers, and welcome to the 20th of January 2026 for some Behringer news from Namm, predictions from Namm, and things that are going on in Namm. Check we. So we didn't get the golden ticket, we wasn't invited. In fact, it's too bloody far for us. It's a long way, isn't it?
It is a long way. A lot to go one year, but it's again, it's a lot to organise, and it comes up so fast.
And for the person who put in the comment, am I on Coke? Coca-Cola? No, I wasn't. I was sniffing a lot because I've got a cold, all right? I'm still not very well. Okay, I'm really bunged up, guys. Bear with me. Just for a few more weeks, maybe, and I'll be all right, hopefully. But anyway, we are we're talking about what they're talking about in Namm, really, aren't we? That's what we're here for. That's what we're talking about. Behringer are at Namm again this year, which is very surprising, Si, because they don't do it as a rule.
No, it was last year was the first time they've been there for absolutely years, and they surprised us again. They will be at Namm again. If you want to look out for them, stand 17,501. God, there's a lot of stands, isn't there?
17,000. I could never get round that many stands.
No. And whilst you're there, yes, obviously on that stand you have Aston microphones.
Yeah, good stuff.
Which is good stuff. Obviously you've got Behringer themselves.
Yeah.
And we'll come on to that in a minute. You've got Lab Gripen that do like amplifiers and all that kind of pro audio stuff. And one of our favourites, Midas, so mixing consoles and all bits and pieces like that. Tannoy, which is obviously speakers, they'll be there, so you can listen to some Tannoy speakers. You've got TC Helicon with I think it's like interfaces, effects units, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
we're flashing up some pictures so you can see. And Turbo Sound, obviously. Sort of
only the best blooming speakers in the world.
All your professional PA and touring and stuff like that. So they'll be there as well if you want to speak to them about that. But this is what you guys will be interested in mostly. Behringer, what are our predictions? What do you think is going to be there?
Booyakasha.
So we're going to start with, we're pretty 100% sure that these first three will be there. So,
right, the Punani.
Right, so the first one, JT16. That was inspired by the Roland Jupiter 8. It's got double the polyphony and all the modern connectivity. Now, last year it was there, but it was only like a prototype, wasn't switched on. So we're hoping that Uli and the gang have now got that prototype loaded with sounds and everything's there. So that'll be our first prediction. Second prediction, along the same lines again, they had the Pro 16, and that's inspired by the Prophet 5. It's got 16 voices and again extra features, connectivity, and again that was the same as the JT16. It was there, but it wasn't switched on. So hopefully, and they said last year they had to program sounds and get it all ready. So we expect to see a working model.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, what's the point of going to Namm if you've only got the same stuff as you had last year?
But that'll be awesome if that's working and we can hear it and get some sound demos. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you guys probably know this one. This was in Namm last year and it was working. It was the BX1. So what is a BX1, you may ask? This is inspired by the big Yamaha DX1 flagship.
Monster.
And Behringer, being their usual selves, they've added an analogue signal path, and that's based on the Yamaha CS80 filters. And obviously it's 32 voice polyphony plus. Last year they didn't have the effects working, but we're hoping they've sorted all that out.
So they had a working model, just no effects, isn't it?
Yeah. And wouldn't it be great if Behringer surprised us and actually had their version of the Yamaha CS80?
Now, I think I'll be buying one of them, so
that would be, that would be a scoop and a half, wouldn't it?
But it's a massive keyboard, though. It's huge.
It's awesome.
It's a big thing, you know.
So what are our? So they're our main predictions, which I think we're going to be right on those.
We are hoping, though, as you're hoping, that we're going to see at Namm this year, possibly the VCS 3. We don't know, but we're hoping.
We need to see a prototype. Obviously, if they're not ready for production yet, but
at least a prototype. Yeah.
It'd be nice to see a working prototype and some people noodling and making some sounds on it.
Would be nice.
Well, I suppose if that wasn't there, we want to talk about minis. Wouldn't it, if that wasn't there, if they couldn't manage that, wouldn't it be great to have like the AKS Mini, the little shrunken version, as a little token gesture, just to whet the appetite for the return of the VCS3?
Wet the old whistle like.
And obviously last year they had the CZ1 Mini, which is based on the Casio Face Distortion. That was at Namm last year.
I'm going to buy one of them, you know.
Yeah.
They're good. They're really good.
And don't forget, we've got synths coming up soon.
Synths in February.
It's about a month's time, and we may do a mini special.
We might do a mini special at Synths, yeah. So yeah, be free to come up and talk to us and let us know what you want to know and tell us what we don't know.
Put your ideas in the comments, and if we can, we'll bring it along for Synths.
Definitely.
So back to Namm. So Hero Tribe. Now that'll be a little scoop of a mini if they could bring the mini Hero Tribe.
Yeah,
it's been in sort of working for so long now. That's possible prediction. It'd be nice to see that. And I think our last prediction, because they showed a picture of a prototype a few months ago, the BMX drum machine. Wouldn't it be great to see a working prototype of the BMX drum machine? Now that, and I think we're just getting the vibes, and we think that's what you're possibly going to see at the Namm Show this year.
Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Comments, that's what that comment box is for down below, apart from calling me a fat git and saying that I'm taking cocaine when I'm not. I've got the snivels, however. But comment, what do you think Behringer might be releasing down there at the old Namm Show? We'd love to be there, but one, we can't afford it. Two, I haven't got a passport. Three, it's an awful long way.
It is, yeah. But 1 year, you never know. If you guys keep subscribing and ticking the boxes and we get more views, that we might get enough money together to actually go. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'd be able to get around there. I'd need a mobility scooter or something. It's huge, that place.
Yeah, we both need a couple of motorised wheelchairs just to whiz round and interview people.
Yes. Anyway, guys, there you go. A little bit of Behringer news. I do believe that's everything we covered at all site.
Yeah, Friday's video, we're going to have a couple of tutorials on some Behringer gear. And obviously, we'll be watching the Namm coverage very closely for you. Yeah. And as soon as we find out something, we will bring it to you.
With bated breath and anticipation, ladies and gentlemen, we have been the Behringer brothers on the platform that is.
Take the fear out of the gear.
He has been Mr. Chumley Warner.
He's been Mr. Jason Bangers.
Call Blimey Governor. Please subscribe if you can, or add a comment.
Like, tell all your friends. And check out our Instagram and Facebook and tick all the boxes.
Check me now in at one time. You know what I mean? Get up on your bad self, innit? All right, guys, look, we'll see. I'm shot to bits. We'll see you on the next video. All right? Look after our Behringers. Protect our Behringers. And we'll see you on the next video. But you've got to do this. You've got to do this. Remember your job.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Check we.
All right.
He was a bit late with that, but it was good.